Okay, this is a new series on trying to understand the houses of astrology. So, this is a basic, simplistic view. This is definitely Hellenistic whole sign houses, which is like what I'm into for the most part. So, now, as you can see, number 1, the helm. It says life, body, health, beginning. And by the way, I'm linking the website that I got this from, because you've got to do that stuff. But it's also what you look like. This is kind of the lens through how you see the world and how others see you. Number 2, there is finances, livelihood, possessions. This is also shows how you make money, how money comes into your life. Okay, let's go to 3-minute video because I can't get enough in. I used a different chart so you guys don't get all confused. This one's a little bit easier. This is obviously by Kelly's Astrology. Kelly Surtees is amazing. Okay, so I kind of briefly went over 1 and 2, but what I also need to explain is what is going on. Okay, so when a planet goes through transiting one of the houses, it brings that energy to that theme of your life. Now, for your birth chart, it's the same thing, basically. So, like, say, for example, you have your sun in the 5th house of creativity, children, pleasure, all that. You're going to be geared, your ego self is going to be geared more towards those things. Say it's your moon, your emotional needs. That's going to be like you must fulfill yourself in creative ways. You'll enjoy children. It's romantic. Now let's say an outer planet, because the outer planets such as Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Am I forgetting any? Those are outer planets, so they're slower to orbit the sun, and so they stay in a sign much longer. When those are in a certain house, especially I want to say Jupiter and Saturn, they really affect things. So, for example, like Jupiter is a benefic. If it's going through any of these houses, it's going to benefit you. If it's Saturn, it's going to be a little rough in that theme of your life, but in a way you're going to take it more seriously. It's the taskmaster, the wise old man, teacher type of thing, and you're going to master things in that area. So again, I talked about the first house, the second house. Will definitely show you how money comes in, how you deal with money. If your moon is in the second house, stability with money is very important, but it might fluctuate because the moon is a sign that represents a fluctuation, and it's the fastest moving planet. And so there's so much to this. 3rd house and 4th house are your early childhood. So if I see a difficult planet in one of those houses, I'm like, how was your early childhood? And it's always difficult. Okay, there's more. I'll make the second video. Okay, guys, so the 5th house is a very fun house. It's very creative, pleasure, romance, has to do with children. So if you have a planet moving through there, depending, you might be thinking about having children, you might have children, something to do with your children could happen. It's very dependent. Okay, 6th house is routine, as it says, health, routines, wellness, illness, work, pets. This is definitely for example, right now Saturn has been moving through my 6th house. So Saturn is the serious planet, where there's challenges, but then mastery of those things. And I've had a slew of health issues popping up that I'm having to deal with. 7th house is, as it says, relationships, partner, marriage. But this is also business partnerships. This is an air sign house because 7 is ruled by Libra, and Libra is the partnership sign. So this is very relational. Okay, 8th house is in opposition to the 2nd house, and 8th house, instead of how your 2nd house is about the money that you make, 8th house a lot of times represents the money that a partner makes, or stock market, other people's money, basically. Death, the psyche, really, it's ruled by Scorpio. So you can think of scorpionic type of things. It's very interesting because 7th is relationships, and then 8th is intimacy as well. Then you have 9, which is a pretty fun house. The fire sign houses are pretty fun, 1, 5, and 9. So this is going abroad. This is learning about other cultures, as you see. A lot to do with God, faith. It's spirituality. Think of traveling in the mind and physically. It's like long distance travel versus its opposite. 3 is also neighborhood and short distance travel. And the 9 is also about speaking your mind, speaking what you believe. Whereas 3 is communication and more to just communication in general and learning. Okay, 10, very important house. It's a pivotal house. By the way, 1, 4, 7, 10 are the most important houses when things happen there. 10 is career and fame, all that public recognition. Okay, let's do a little recap on 10 and we'll get through the rest. So again, number 10, if you have planets there, there's going to be a strong focus on wanting to make a difference in the world. Well, that's kind of more 11, but still 11 and 10 are very similar. You want to showcase what you've got. You want to be somebody. That's why it says fame, and it's career, it's status. It's how the world sees you, okay? Number 1 is face to face, how you see the world and how other people see you with your personality and stuff. 10 is what they see that you do for the world, okay? So if you have a stellium or a few planets in the 10th, you're going to be driven. You're going to be driven to make your mark in this world. Okay, 11, as you can see, it's a very, very lucky house. And it's all about forming good friendships, wanting to be in organizations that help humanity. It's your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. It's succeeding to the 10th, meaning it's your windfall of money that you get from things that happen in the 10th house. 12th, it has a bad rap, such as the 6th and the 8th. All the water sign houses, 12, 6, 8, have a negative connotation because it's difficult and it's of the psyche. Water signs are very emotional and deep. So the 12th, as it says, retreat, escape, hidden, release, unconscious. It also can represent hidden enemies. 6 can do that as well. But this is very spiritual. I like the 12th house. People that have a lot of placements here are very, very creative, but also might have had a difficult life. So whatever planets fall in here, check the energy of that planet, and I'm urging you, just read, watch videos about astrology. So, and also, for example, if the sun is going through your 12th house at the time, I have noticed that you want to retreat and you want to be not so social. It's a time to go to God, or if you don't believe in God, just be within. And so that's a quick take on the houses.